Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. Could you begin by explaining how permaculture farming was introduced at the Art of Living International Center? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. Permaculture at the Art of Living International Center began with the vision of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, who has always emphasized the importance of sustainable living in harmony with nature. In alignment with this vision, Binay Kumarji, an expert in permaculture, introduced the concept here. The goal was to make agriculture more efficient, eco friendly, and in tune with the natural cycles. We started focusing on growing multiple crops in 1 acre, which not only boosts the yield but also enhances soil fertility and biodiversity. That's wonderful. Could you elaborate on the transformation brought by permaculture at the center? The transformation has been significant. Permaculture practices at the center have turned once barren or low yield land into highly productive ecosystems with 5 different crops grown on just 1 acre of land. We have seen a major improvement in productivity. The variety of crops includes fruits, vegetable, herbs, and legumes which work together to enhance soil health. This approach mimics natural ecosystems where each element supports the other, ensuring long-term sustainability. The soil has become richer, water usage has decreased, and the land has regained its vitality. How does permaculture align with the teachings of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji? Permaculture embodies the core teachings of Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, particularly the emphasis on interconnectedness and harmony with nature. Gurudev has always encouraged a return to natural, sustainable practices. He emphasizes that nature has enough for our needs but not for our greed. Permaculture reflects this idea. By using resources efficiently and creating systems that regenerate rather than deplete the environment. It is about giving back to nature as much as we can take from it. This alignment with Gurudev's philosophy of nurturing and respecting all forms of life has been the cornerstone of permaculture at the center. What are some specific teachings or techniques or practices used in permaculture here? One of the key principles of permaculture is diversity. We practice multi-cropping, agroforestry, natural pest control, and water conservation techniques like rainwater harvesting. The land is designed to capture and store rainwater, ensuring that water is used efficiently. Additionally, we use composting to recycle organic waste back into the soil, enriching it with nutrients. Natural mulching and green manures help retain moisture and improve soil structure. All these practices not only increases crop yield but also reduce the need for chemical inputs. How has this permaculture initiative influenced the surrounding community and volunteers at the center? The impact has been profound. Volunteers, students, and visitors at the center actively participate in permaculture projects, learning the techniques hands-on. Many have taken these methods back to their communities, helping to spread sustainable farming practices across India and beyond. The local community around the center has also benefited through employment training and increased awareness about the importance of sustainable agriculture. People have begun to see farming not just as a means of livelihood, but as a way to reconnect with nature and contribute to environmental conservation. Has there been any research or data published on the success of permaculture at the center? Yes, several studies and articles have been published on the benefits of permaculture both by independent researchers and as part of sustainable development research. These studies highlight how permaculture techniques used at the Art of Living International Center have improved crop diversity, reduced water consumption, and enhanced soil fertility. There are also articles in international journals that discuss how permaculture has made a significant difference to the art of living in Bangalore ashram. Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us. Permaculture has brought remarkable results at the Art of Living International Center. Can you explain the impact of this approach, especially in growing 5 crops in just 1 acre of land? Jai Gurudev, it has indeed been transformative under the guidance of Binay Kumarji and with the blessings of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. We have embraced permaculture as a holistic way of farming. This method allows us to grow 5 different crops on just 1 acre of land, significantly improving productivity and sustainability. What is special is that permaculture mimics the patterns and systems of nature, meaning we are not just growing crops but regenerating the soil and enhancing biodiversity. That sounds impressive. Could you walk us through the crops that are grown and how this method differs from traditional farming? Of course, we typically grow a combination of fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains, and herbs. These might include crops like maize, beans, bananas, papayas, and leafy greens. The key difference in permaculture is that we practice companion planting, using crops that complement each other's growth and nutrient needs. For instance, nitrogen fixing legumes can be grown alongside crops that require nitrogen, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. This method not only improves the soil's health but also provides resilience against pests and diseases. That's a great strategy. How has permaculture farming influenced the environmental sustainability at the center? Permaculture farming has made a profound impact. It has drastically reduced our dependency on synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, which are harmful to both the soil and the environment. Instead, we focus on natural fertilizers like compost and bioenrichers. By using methods like mulching and rainwater harvesting, we conserve water and reduce soil erosion. We have also incorporated agroforestry, where trees are integrated with crops, which improves carbon sequestration and creates a natural microclimate, promoting a healthy ecosystem. It's amazing to hear how permaculture fosters sustainability. How has the community benefited from these changes, especially in terms of self sufficiency? The benefits extend to both the center and the local community. First, we are now more self reliant when it comes to food production. The yields from 1 acre of permaculture farming have been enough to meet a significant portion of the center's needs, reducing our reliance on external markets. Moreover, the surplus is sometimes shared with the local communities, promoting a spirit of abundance and collaboration. Additionally, permaculture has sparked interest among farmers in surrounding villages. They have seen the success here and are now incorporating these practices into their own fields. Workshops and training sessions are regularly conducted to spread the knowledge of permaculture, aligning with Gurudev's broader vision of uplifting rural India through sustainable agriculture. That's such an inspiring initiative. Have you conducted any studies or research to measure the success of permaculture at the center? Yes, we have partnered with various researchers and universities to study the long term benefits of permaculture on soil health, water conservation, and crop productivity. Published research has shown a marked improvement in soil organic matter and moisture retention. A case study conducted here found that permaculture farming improved crop yields by up to 20% compared to conventional methods on the same land. Additionally, water usage was reduced by 30% due to efficient rainwater management techniques. Those are remarkable results. What are the future plans for permaculture at the Art of Living International Center? Our vision is to expand permaculture across more acres of land at the center and further integrate it with other sustainable practices like renewable energy and waste management. We are also looking to introduce more innovative techniques like vertical gardening and aquaponics. Another goal is to scale these efforts to reach more farmers across India, offering them practical solutions to improve their livelihoods while preserving the environment. It is inspiring to see how permaculture can lead to such profound change. How does the spiritual philosophy of Art of Living connect with this sustainable approach? Permaculture aligns perfectly with Gurudev's philosophy of ahimsa, non-violence, and seva or service. By cultivating the land in harmony with nature, we practice non-violence towards the earth. We also serve not just ourselves but future generations by preserving natural resources. This farming approach fosters mindfulness, gratitude, and respect for the planet, values deeply embedded in the Art of Living's teachings. Ultimately, permaculture helps us live in tune with the cycles of nature, which resonates with Gurudev's message of balance, sustainability, and compassion. That connection between spirituality and sustainability is beautiful. Thank you for sharing such insightful information. We look forward to seeing how permaculture continues to grow and inspire others at the Art of Living International Center. It was my pleasure. With Gurudev's blessings, we hope to continue making a positive impact and promoting a more sustainable, conscious way of life for all. Jai Gurudev.